y'all. Welcome to Late Night with Bridget and Holly. I'm your host, Bridget.
And I'm your host, Holly.
And y'all, tonight, is this going to be something else? It's Would You Rather Dark Edition. We're going to be asking people some gruesome, dark questions, y'all. But first, before we get into this, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're on every Tuesday and Friday at 11 p.m. And we're also available on any of your favorite podcast stations. If we're not, let me know at bridgetandholly@gmail.com and I will get us on there. But before we get started, I'm not going to ask you how your day's been because this is our third recording for today. I'm just going to ask you, what the fuck, bitch? What you been doing?
What's up, motherfucker?
She's ready for this one. She's ready.
I am because y'all, Bridget gets me every time. She gets me on Would You Rather, and she gets me on fucking Test Your Morality.
Test Your Morality,
and
I do.
When I talked to her earlier, this was like, I don't know, fucking 10:30, 11 o'clock this morning. I'm like, oh yeah, best time to start on my Would You Rather questions, and I got 5 done. But y'all don't understand. I have to think the depths of hell when it comes to these questions with her, okay? So I had to stop because I had things I had to do. We were supposed to podcast at 9. Took me an hour to come up. Well, I have 5 more to go. And I was like, they got to be good. But now I'm scared they're too gruesome and too dark. But she says she will be the judge of that.
Right. Now, before we get started, first of all, I need to set the ground rules. The rule is you have to choose one or the other.
Yep. No in-betweens. Well, what if they did this or what if they did that?
The second rule is you have to answer your own would you rather after I do or after the other person does.
Bitch.
You have to answer your own would you rather. And
For
the third
real?
one, yep, you're going to have to answer it. And then the third one is you can't have a pass. You have to answer them all. There's no pass.
She don't play fair. See, this when we tell you we don't know. When we don't rehearse none of this shit, we don't. Because had I would have known that rule, there might have been some questions I might would have switched because I don't want to answer this shit because it's too gruesome. And we don't get no pass.
No pass. Zero passes.
Y'all, before we
start. This is the dark edition. This is dark. It means that all the other rules we set in the past is out the door. These are new rules.
And y'all, can I just take a second to admire and say, can you not say, I'm tongue tied, but admire our sound quality. Like we legit sound like podcast people because we are. Thanks to Bridget doing all the research on this shit.
I did. Yeah, I got us all set up on these microphones, and she had to get a new phone to be able to get her microphone to work. But she got the hook up.
Yep, new phone. Who this?
New phone. Who this? That's right. Well,
okay.
Well, Holly, since you've been so excited for this, and you think your questions are so much darker and more gruesome than mine, okay? I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, now. Are we going to read these in order? So, are we going to go 1 through? Should we skip around? Like,
you ask me whichever one you want.
Okay. okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Brittany, I just want to let you know that I love you so much. I love you so much. Just know
don't
that.
Feel bad. I use Jason and JoJo a lot because I knew that was the ones you loved the most.
So yes, Sissy, please don't hate me for this. I love you so much. I just had to. You are just a pawn in my little dark edition. Would you rather? Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. So here we go. Would you rather? Oh, and Brandon, I don't know you that well, but your mama talks about you all the time. So she's not really going to do this to you. Would you rather?
Brandon gonna listen to this when I'm dead and gone. That's when he gonna listen to it. Oh, let me go back and listen to my podcast.
I can't believe she aired that about us. Yeah. Okay, so would you rather pour hot, scalding water over Brittany or pull out Brandon's hair out of the top of his head, clump by clump, with your bare hands?
Oh my God.
Yeah! Fuck yeah, is that a good one?
Okay. So I have to go through my thought process with this. If I pour scalding hot water on Brittany, it's going to leave scars. Brandon is already losing his hair. He's got big receding hairlines. Okay. Okay. Additionally, you're drinking water. Bitch, don't be drinking the water. We're not going to answer.
I wasn't expecting you to say.
So,
Oh, God.
additionally, Brandon would sacrifice himself for his sister. Okay? So on the premise that he's already losing hair. I love you, son. But he's already losing hair, and on the premise that he would sacrifice himself for his sister, I would have to pull his hair out before I would scalp her. Okay? Because it would be a whole lot I'd have to pull. I'm just going to tell you right now.
We know who Mommy's favorite is.
No, we don't either. No, Mommy don't have a favorite. But let me tell you something. See, what you don't know is that if you would have went for something else, Brandon's pride and joy is his beard.
Girl,
so if you
I swear to God I was going to say his beard, but I'm like, that's a lot of hair, but she could pull that out super quick. I didn't know he was like going bald. And if I would have known that, but I swear to God I was going to do his beard. I was like, that would go too fast.
No, I would have had to think a little harder on that because he would die. He would die if I had to cut off his beard.
That is hilarious that you said that because I swear to God, hand to God, I was going to go with his beard because I was like, I bet he's like Jason because they both got a long ass full beard. And that is his pride and joy. And I was like, I've always seen Brandon of pictures that she showed me, and he's got this really long beard. So you could tell he don't cut it, and that's his baby. So I knew I should have went with that.
He trims it. He trims it, but he uses oil in it. He brushes it.
Yep, so did that one back there.
He loves his beard. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
right,
I was like,
ready?
Yeah, but before you go, I ask your question. When I had first started TikTok, Jason had done a bet with me. He was like, I can't remember how many followers he was at, and I was like 20,000-30,000 behind him. And he was like, if you win, he's like, and his beard, his goatee and stuff, it was like to here, it was long. He'd been letting it grow for a couple of years. And he was like, if you pass me in followers, he said, we'll go live. He said, and you can cut and shave my beard off. And I beat him, and he has not cut it since. And he won't do another one like that with me. And he's like, nope, I'm never cutting it again. He's like, that was once in a lifetime thing. But
well, see, I told Brandon one time that for TikTok as a joke, I was going to come in there and shave part of his beard. He said, Mama, so help me God. He said, if you do, I'll never speak to you again. And he was serious. He was serious.
Now, how long has he had his? How long would you say he's been growing it?
Probably about 7-8 years, maybe 9 years.
Oh, wow.
But now he does trim it up. He does trim it. He keeps it trimmed. You know what I'm saying? He don't let it get past a certain point, but it's definitely his pride and joy. But that was a good one.
That was
ready?
Good one. Yes.
Okay, I'm going with mine now. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Would you rather cut off Jason's manhood, balls and all, everything, or shoot JoJo in the head?
Cut off Jason's balls and all. I ain't even got to think about it. My younger comes first. Sorry. We will call you Jennifer. You will be renamed Jennifer.
Yep. So, Jason, just know if it comes down to it, your shit's gone, my friend.
Miss Trash Day one more motherfucking time, Jennifer.
Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
So, see, I thought that was pretty gruesome.
That was gruesome. And Bridget, I'm telling you, and I know we say it all the time, and I probably say it a lot more than you. And I just can't help it because I have to call it out when I see it. But we are so much alike. I swear, I didn't do one of those questions. But I started to attack Mr. Ronnie's manhood. But you got to look at it this way from my point of view. You and Mr. Ronnie are not that much older than me. But I look at you like a mom, and I call him Mr. Ronnie. So like he's like a father figure too. So I was like, I can't do that. I can't attack him in that way. That just So I couldn't do
But you know
it.
what? That's okay because I look at you like my grandmother. You remind me of my grandma. So,
Okay, girl, so this is my turn. Let's go now. All right,
that's
would
right.
you rather? Would you rather? All right, let me skip around. Let me skip around here. Okay, now this is not as gruesome, but I'm just curious. Would you rather be buried alive or have a weight tied to your leg that sinks you all the way down to the bottom of the deepest part of the sea? Both of those are scary
Mm.
as fuck. And you talking to a girl who's
Okay,
claustrophobic and can't swim.
so I'm gonna go with that. You know, they say that drowning is slow,
So it's being buried alive because you can't breathe.
but I'm gonna say I'd rather you tie me to an anchor because in my mind I'm thinking I could try to fight and get out of that. If you bury me alive, I can't try to fight and get out of that.
Oh,
But even if I didn't get out of the being drowned, I'd rather drown because you're in a big open water than I would be in that little casket because
uh,
that'd be a very slow death. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, it would take you a long time to run out of oxygen.
yeah, it would. It would. You
Yeah,
would die. You would die faster drowning because, and especially going all the way down to the bottom of the ocean, you can't get but so many feet, and your body combusts into little tiny particles. So you're either
yeah,
gonna drown, which you probably will before you do that, or go sinking
or
down so
explode.
fast you're gonna explode.
You explode. Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that. Something
God,
like that.
that makes my butthole clench thinking about that because I the reason I say that is because yes, I can't swim, but I'm so intrigued by the sea and the fact that how deep it is, and just like it's so scary, and to know that like the further down you go, like you can explode. That just amazes me, but it gives me anxiety to even think about it, and it almost makes me feel like I can't breathe. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
cool.
your
Okay,
turn.
so would you rather sleep in the morgue all night, meaning 8 hours in a morgue beside a dead person,
Uh huh.
or suck the toe of a dead person for 2 seconds?
I would rather sleep in the morgue for 8 hours.
You put yourself through 8 hours of that torture, and a morgue, you're right beside a dead person, but there's other dead people in there, and there's nobody else in there.
Yeah, the only reason
Or
I
just,
I
or
say
suck
that
the toe of a dead person for 2 seconds.
I would have to spend the night, and the only reason, and I know it's gonna sound weird to people, the only reason I say that is because first of all, I probably don't know these people. And second of all, I've done lost my mom and my daddy, almost all my aunts, all my uncles. And I wouldn't, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be in there crying because I don't know these people. So I would stay in there for 8 hours. And I think that would kind of, that would be like a neat experience to tell. Because I ain't sticking nobody's dead toe in my mouth. I mean, rigor mortis is done set in. You don't know if they've cleaned underneath their toenails. You don't know if they died from a toe fungus and you get it and then you're going to get, foot to mouth disease and all that shit.
I'd rather suck a toe for 2 seconds than have to lay beside a dead person in a morgue
Really?
by myself. Hell yeah, that could be scary because you have to worry: are they going to move? Some of them people move in the middle of the night and set up.
Yeah, they do. And they'll breathe. Like, I've actually
Yeah,
seen that happen with some of our family members. Not
for
sit up,
but
but breathe.
for 8 hours you're locked in there with dead people. For 8 hours you
Mm
can put yourself through that instead of going 1, 2, you're done.
hmm. Mm hmm.
Two
I would.
seconds. That's it. Oh no,
I
hell
would
no.
I would stay in the morning, but
Mm-mm.
I'm that person who, well, we talked about it on previous podcasts. Like I can see things and hear things and stuff when it comes to like spirits, and I love like stuff about ghosts and hauntings, and I think that would just be like so cool.
Oh Lord, no. I'll pass on
You
that
about
one.
nah, just give me the toe, boo, give me the toe.
That's right. That's
Um,
right.
okay. Would you rather drink the blood of 10 strangers or drink a cup of crushed glass?
I don't know that you could drink a cup of a crushed glass
I've
or
seen people who can, like when they do that magic show and shit, but and the Ripley's Believe It or Not.
I'd probably try to do the glass.
You would try to do the glass.
Hmm.
Wow, that was a hard one, wasn't it?
Yeah, what
Uh,
would you do?
I would hold my nose and probably drink the blood because I would be scared that the glass is going down. It's cutting your throat, cutting your esophagus, cutting into your stomach, and then especially you got to shit that out. Your rectum's done for. It blew out your ass and made you a gaping hole.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so wait, you never answered the question like, would you scald JoJo or would you pull
I
Jason's
know
hair
in
out?
the beginning, I didn't say nothing because you didn't answer yours, and I wouldn't answer mine. I was like, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing till she says something.
I just thought about that. What would you do?
Okay, so who am I scalding? Whose hair am I pulling out?
Scalding JoJo or pulling out Jason's hair?
Oh, that would be easy because Jason's practically bald. I'd pull what couple of strands he's got in his hair out.
See?
He's
So
got like
you with me.
three pieces of hair in his head. Yeah, so that
Well,
would be an
Brandon's got a
easy
little bit
one.
more than that.
Oh
Brandon's
no,
got more than that, but
this bitch
yeah.
is bald. This bitch is bald. What was the other one that we didn't go? Okay, it was that one. And what was the one that you read that you didn't answer?
I said Jason cut off Jason's manhood or shoot JoJo in the head.
Yeah. So what would you do? Would you shoot Brittany in the head or cut off Mr. Ronnie's manhood?
Mr. Ronnie's manhood gone.
Okay.
He gonna be Rhonda.
It could be wrong. All right, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that, girls? We done renamed y'all. And then, oh, and would I rather be buried alive or tied to the bottom of the sea? I don't like either one because I am claustrophobic and I can't swim. But I would probably have to say I'd rather be buried alive and just in hope somebody would find me or something. Yeah, because
Ooh, that
I can't like even talking about it. Like I feel like it's not forming in my throat, causing me to want to not be able to breathe. That's how terrified. Even though I love a swimming pool, but
but do
it's
you know how long it would take to die being buried alive?
yeah, I would be like I tried to take it as less air as I could.
That's funny.
Was that the only
Okay.
ones? Okay, so
Yeah,
we
that's
did the
it.
glass. Okay, all right. So now you start off with one. Okay.
Okay. So would you rather lick the wax out of the ear of a complete stranger or drink a drink out of the belly button of your coworker?
Oh, I would drink the drink out of the belly button of my coworker, hands down.
Okay.
Because Heather is very clean. She's very, very clean. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I would hands down drink that. Yeah. What would you do?
Probably drink out of a coworker's belly button because I can't do the wax. That would be so nasty.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Let's see. Oh, would you rather lay in a tub of cockroaches for 5 minutes crawling all on you, they're alive, or be covered in honey and have 1,000 bees on you for 2 minutes?
Probably the bees and the honey.
Really?
Uh huh. Because in all honesty, if you lay perfectly still, the bees won't bother you.
That is true because they say bees don't, because they know if they sting you, they're gone.
Yeah.
They die
But so
after that.
if you just lay perfectly still, you know what I'm saying? If you just lay perfectly still, they'll just eat the honey, and then after 2 minutes, you swat them off. I'm done. But
Yeah,
cockroaches, goddamn.
I know, right? I would have to do the bees and honey too, because I hate a motherfucking cockroach.
Right. Okay, so I thought yours was dark.
I'm getting there. I thought yours was too.
Well, mine
Earwax or
is.
belly button.
That's gross. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather have to stand naked in the middle of the mall for 2 hours or Watch Jason have passionate sex with another woman.
Bitch, I am thick and luscious. I was standing in that mall for 2 hours with my naked body. Slay. What would you do?
Same. I
Same.
would stand naked in the mall. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, I ain't gonna be watching my husband bang no damn body unless it's me on
Yep.
video.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Would you rather stab your dad in the neck or your grandmother in the heart to keep Ruger alive?
So I have to do one or the other
To
to
keep
keep him
Ruger
alive.
alive. Uh huh.
And if I don't do neither, then Ruger dies.
Uh huh. Oh, if y'all are on podcast and listening to this and not watching, she just takes a look at Ruger and like her look says everything. Oh, she doing it again.
I'll be honest with you. My dad and my grandma was already dead, so I guess I would have to do probably my grandma in the heart.
You stab her in the heart.
Because
Okay.
Ruger's still here. He's still here.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I can't lose my baby.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I figured that's probably what you would say. And I was like, she probably gonna choose grandma. I know you, Bessie. I know you. Mine will be my
Okay.
grandma. I would stab my grandma.
Okay. Ready?
Uh huh.
Would you rather have sex with a dead corpse once or go back and have sex with your ex 5 times in front of Jason?
Have sex with my ex 5 times in front of Jason because I ain't no necrophilia. No, sorry. I ain't fucking no dead body.
He can't have
Necrophiliac.
sex. Uh-huh. There you go. Yeah.
What would you do?
Ronnie's gonna tell me I better be fucking that dead corpse.
But would you? What would you
No.
do?
I'd have to
You
go
would.
back and have sex with my ex.
God, again, I've got to say, I literally wrote down about having sex with a dead person, and I scratched it off because I was like, that might be too dark. But my hands to God, I wrote it down and scratched it out.
I'll be honest with you though, thinking about that, I might have to have sex with the dead corpse because I'm gonna tell you, I don't think I could ever live down having sex with my ex 5 times in front of him.
Really?
It would ruin our marriage. Yeah, and I would make sure the dead corpse, I would ask him, can at least be a handsome guy?
Oh my God, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I mean, I know rigor mortis is already set in, and you ain't got to do no foreplay to get his erection.
But you have to think, if he's freshly dead, he don't look dead. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's freshly dead, it'd just be cold. You know what I'd look at him and say? I'd say, baby, am I not turning you on because you seem awful cold right now?
I would just lay there. I wouldn't enjoy it or nothing. I would tell Jason I lay there and close my eyes. You won't see me move. You won't see me because.
But you have to do it the X 5 times.
Yeah, but if it's the ex that I'm thinking of, I would be perfectly fine. It would not be like, oh, or it would just be like, let's just get this over with.
Ask him what he would rather you do.
Yeah, that's what I need to ask him. And it wouldn't last that long anyway. So, 5 times I'll be done in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. Would you rather stick a needle in your eye or ram a toothpick up underneath your fingernail? That shit hurts.
Stick a needle in my eye.
Really?
Yep.
Now why?
Okay. Because your eye, when it gets damaged, it automatically goes back closed. And the reason I know that is I've had a nail go in my eye before. It went all the way in my eye.
God.
Yeah, me and a girl got in a fight when I was in a younger age, and she picked up a board and went and hit me upside the head, and it had a nail in it and went in my eye, and I didn't even feel it. Your eye don't. It feels like you got hit. Like I felt the hit, but
like
I didn't feel the puncture.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Then I would
so
do
you wouldn't
that
feel
then.
it that much. Yeah, you wouldn't feel it that much.
Oh,
and
that
it would
was
immediately.
when... Go
It would
ahead.
immediately heal, but your eye would fill up with blood, like mine filled up with blood,
Oh,
but your eye immediately closes back.
that's what you call one of them redneck bras.
Yep,
One
that's it.
of them redneck bras.
That's right. But you would do that too? You'd have your eye
Yeah, now
punctured
that
with
you
a
told
needle?
me that, because
Yeah.
I've accidentally, like you know how when you're doing your nails and stuff, you get those little toothpicks or whatever. I've accidentally shoved one of those underneath my nail, and that shit will make you cry, and
Yep.
it stays bruised forever, and you
Yep.
can you'll get like blood underneath it. Ugh.
Yep. Okay, so would you rather be tied up and sexually tortured for the night or
Mm.
go a week without eating?
A week without eating.
You would.
Yeah, because um sexually tortured ain't gonna be the sexually torture that I enjoy. It's gonna be some sick shit that's gonna hurt me and bruise me
Right.
and fuck me up. So I'd say go a week without eating.
Me
Yep.
too. That's
You
what I'd
too.
say. Hmm. Yeah.
Um. Okay. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
This I thought was a good one.
Yeah.
Would you rather cut Ruger's foot off?
Poor Ruger.
Would you rather cut Ruger's foot off or Mr. Ronnie's left arm to keep your children alive?
God.
Look at Ruger. Oh, then where's your little picture of Mr. Ronnie hanging on your wall if you got one? Look at him.
I guess cut Ruger's little foot off. Bless him. Because Ronnie needs both his arms to set up my camper. I can't have him nubbing it to set the damn camper up.
Mr. Ronnie, don't you ever sell that RV or you about to draw back a nub. You'll lose an
And the way
arm.
I see it from Ruger's, if you say his foot, instead of going all the way up to his ankle, I just cut his toes off. He just misses little toes.
Just miss the little toes.
Yeah.
We get him some toe implants. We'll get him a
Bless him.
prosthetic, some prosthetic toes.
At least he's still alive. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you had said shoot Ruger in the head or cut Mr. Ronnie's arm off, I would have to.
Ooh, don't Misty, don't answer that. You're on live. Don't answer that.
Anyhow. Okay, ready?
Anywho, okay.
Okay, you're in the woods and you're starving. You're lost in the woods, okay? Would you rather cook the remains of a dead carcass of an animal or eat poisonous berries that won't kill you but would make you deathly sick and make you wish you were dead?
Cook the carcass.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're cooking it overheating, it's going to kill any bacteria and shit like that on it. So, yeah, because if a shot can fuck me up and make me feel deathly ill and poisonous, yeah, no. What would you do?
That's what I say.
You would do the same.
I've been deathly sick before and wished I was dead, and I don't want to be there again.
Yes, ma'am.
Because here was the key to that question. If you caught it, would you rather cook the remains of a dead carcass from an animal or eat the poisonous berries? Even though you cook the dead carcass, you don't have to eat it. You just have to cook it.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that, so I did choose right though.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that though? Ugh. Oh. Would you rather steal money from church or steal money from an orphanage?
Oh Lord, an orphanage, because I can't steal from Jesus.
Yeah, I couldn't either. But I would steal the money from the orphanage and go buy them something and say, "Here you go. I'm sorry, I couldn't steal from church."
I had a would you rather and I couldn't do it. All right, let's do one more piece, okay?
No, wait. I at least got 11, and my three I got left are good.
Okay, we'll go over
Yeah,
them.
and we'll go over them fast.
Okay. Would you rather cut off 2 of JoJo's fingers or gut Gracie like a deer?
JoJo would tell me to cut off two of her fingers, so I'd cut off two of JoJo's fingers.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I would, and when I would take and do the tip of each pinky, and then you wouldn't really know they were gone. Yeah. What would
No,
you
you
do?
gotta cut off. You gotta cut off the whole finger.
I didn't say that about Ruru's paw when you said you just cut his toes off. When I said his paw, so give me that, ma'am. I'm cutting
Okay,
off the
fine.
tip of her finger, just the tip.
I do. Whoever's somebody's losing some fucking fingers because I ain't
Right.
gutting my dog.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
hell no. Okay. Would you rather walk on a bed of nails barefoot or lay naked on a bed of scalding hot rocks?
Oh, walk on the nails because you do
Really?
know. Yeah, you do know if you walk on nails perfectly even, they don't puncture, they don't hurt.
Really?
Yep, there's an
See,
art
I
to
don't
it. If
think I
you,
could. I don't think I could keep steady enough to do that.
even
They would
if
go
you would,
right through my feet.
I think you could.
Really?
If you put your foot on there perfectly even, and it's gonna hurt, but I'm gonna tell you, not like laying on them damn coals.
Yeah, that's true. Oh God, that's a hard one because I wouldn't do either. But if I did have to pick, damn, I don't know. I don't know what I do.
You have to pick one.
I guess lay naked on a bed of scalding hot rocks and then just get right back up. I wouldn't want to have holy feet because I wouldn't be able to keep my feet flat enough to do it. Uh-uh.
You don't think? I'm flat footed, so I could.
Seeing I'm not, I got a little bit of an arch in mine. Now, if I was flat footed, I would hands down walk on the bed of nails.
Yeah. Yeah. So would you rather eat shit or drink piss?
Drink piss.
Me too.
I could not believe you asked that question too because I had that down and I was like, no. I was like, I ain't gonna ask that one. And oh God, that's so funny. Okay. Would you rather eat mucky? Would you rather eat monkey brains covered in maggots or goat balls covered in manure?
Goat balls and manure.
Really, goat balls and shit.
Yeah, girl, because I ain't no maggot girl.
I know I can't do either. I ain't answering this one.
Yes, you are.
No, don't make me because I can't do either or.
You got to do one.
I can't. I hate maggots and I hate shit.
I don't care. You got to do one.
Oh God. Oh God. It will be goat balls and manure then. Fuck.
See? You go eat shit. You go eat shit.
Oh, that's so nasty. God, I don't need to gag. Oh.
And that's that hot manure. It'd be that hot manure too.
Oh God, no, not today.
Steaming.
Please think of what I went through. Please think of what I went through. You can't do that to me. I will throw up here on our podcast.
Like the green steam coming off that shit.
Y'all, I can't hear her when I do this.
Okay,
I can't hear her when y'all can hear me, but I can't hear her.
You're a janitor. Okay, you're a janitor. And you have to do one or two jobs.
Oh shit.
Scrape brains off the ceiling or shovel guts off the floor.
God dang, and you know I got a weak ass stomach. I won't be able to do either one of them motherfuckers.
You gotta do one or the other. Or you gotta do one of them to keep Jason alive.
Oh fuck. And it's brains on the ceiling or guts.
You gotta scrape brains off the ceiling, and as you're scraping them, they're falling. Or you gotta shovel guts off the floor, and guts have shit in them.
I would do the brains because then I wouldn't have to smell the shits from the intestines and stuff. Because you know that shit's got to smell rotted. What would you do?
I'd probably shovel guts off the floor.
Really?
Yeah, because if you're doing the brains, pieces are going to be falling. It can fall in your face and your mouth, everything.
Yeah, but see, I would pick them off the ceiling, and as I would pick, I would back up and do this. So no one get on me or in my mouth. And it would look like a sponge. It would just look like little. Okay. All right, here's my last one. Would you rather flip the switch on your best friend in an electric chair or stab them to death 50 times all over the body?
I would electrocute them.
Really? Because that would take them out quicker. But then you're going to watch them and they're going to be going, I hate you.
Yeah, but at least I'm not having to do this over and over and over.
And then
Because
they're
then
going to
they,
defecate on themselves.
because then they'd be like, "Ow! Oh God, why are you? Ow! Why are you? Ow! Why are you doing that? Ow! Why are you doing?"
Not unless you
So
stab the right place first. Now,
I
we've
just be like,
all
"Let me flip the switch."
flip the switch. I just flipped the switch. Because you know, we have seen so many 2020s, Datelines, 48-hour mysteries. They show you where to stab at in the right place to take you out the first
Yep.
time. And then the rest of them would just be like poking in a sponge.
Phew.
I would do the electric chair switch too, though. I
I
could
would.
not, even if I didn't like somebody, I could physically not get over somebody and just stab and stab
Okay,
and
so
stab
let
and
me ask
stab.
you this question. Okay, let's say I would have to do that to you, and you have I would I'd look at you and say, "Okay, Holly, which one you want me to do? You want me to electrocute you, or you want me to stab you? What would you say?"
I would want you to stab me, but I would want you to stab me in the first spot that would take me out first, and then do the rest of it, because in the electric chair, like, that's something that goes on, and you pissing and shitting on yourself, and I don't know what it feels like to be in an electric chair, but I've watched it and read about it, and it ain't something that just lasts a second.
Yeah.
Like, it lasts for like a hot minute. So I
No,
would probably.
I'd tell you, electrocute me.
Would you really? You want me to
Yep.
sit there and watch you?
Yeah. Yeah. I would.
Oh my god. Now, so okay. Before we end this,
Yes.
how do you think my questions rank this time though for Dark Edition?
I don't think they were that dark.
Neither way, yours.
I thought mine was pretty dark.
I thought mine were pretty dark. I
I think
thought
we could get
yours was.
I think we could get darker, but we're on YouTube, so we can't do
Yeah, I
that.
think we both wanted to go darker and just, didn't want to test the waters that way. But yeah, I will tell you. First of all, y'all let us know what y'all think about this episode that we aired. Was it dark? Who was darker? Who had the best
Mm,
questions, if you will?
yeah.
But when we work on our test your morality dark edition, we going balls to the walls on that one.
Yeah,
Going
buddy.
balls to the
Yeah, buddy.
walls.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
Anyhow,
yeah.
we hope y'all enjoyed this podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell because we do our podcast every Tuesday and Friday at 11 p.m. Y'all, we're trying to start 3 series. It's called
Drum roll.
it's called Ask Bridget and Holly, Settle the Argument and Confessions. If you have any of those, emails at bridgetandholly@gmail.com. If you want the fucking things, if you don't, then just don't do nothing. We'll just keep going.
Oh god. Hey Jason, take the motherfucking trash out.
Yes, take the trash out. Okay, anyhow, y'all, we love y'all. We hope you have a good night. Bye.
Bye.